Alrighty, guys, what is going on? The Royal Rumble pay-per-view is shortly approaching. We're a mere few weeks away from the big event this year. It is going to be 30 superstars. I want to talk about possible entrants, possible winners. Now, it is going to be a little shorter from what I wanted to talk about because this is going to be an ongoing thing leading up to the Rumble because there's so many different things you could potentially talk about. Surprise entrances, probably like somebody like Vader, maybe Brock Lesnar returns, Chris Jericho, John Morrison, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, all those kind of guys could potentially return. If you guys have a surprise entrant you guys would love to see, put it in the comment section below. To me, though, for the last couple months, there's been rumors about, Randy Orton versus Sheamus. And, I just did this commentary before, and my main focus was on Randy Orton versus Sheamus. And then I read a few articles on Bleacher Report, WrestleZone, trying to get a gist of it and kind of think more outside the box. And, with the Money in the Bank in play, Sheamus versus Randy Orton doesn't necessarily seem like it's going to happen. Because for that to happen, Big Show's got to lose the title, and then he's got to lose his rematch. Which doesn't necessarily seem like it's going to happen in a two pay-per-view stand unless they do a rematch on a Raw or SmackDown. As far as the Royal Rumble, you have guys like John Cena who are going to be in it this year, probably Randy Orton, Sheamus. I don't really see Sheamus winning 2 years in a row and don't necessarily want him to win 2 years in a row. I don't necessarily want Randy Orton to win. The only way I want Randy Orton to win is if he's a heel. Randy Orton is a heel. I would love to see, when he had his hair growing out long for the movie shoot that he was doing. I love seeing it. It reminded me of the Legend Killer, and you guys know I've said this numerous times. I wish he would have kept that haircut, and I hope he goes back to it. And then I think it was after Raw or the SmackDown tapings that I read the results for that him and Sheamus had a stare down, which could potentially be the start of their feud. We're going to need something that fully makes Randy go heel, and I don't know what that event is going to be yet. Maybe it could be involved in the Royal Rumble. Other possibilities of people in the Royal Rumble or winning the Royal Rumble. Obviously, Miz, full-fledged babyface now. That is definitely an option. And I read on Bleacher Report, the guy, one of the reporters, I can't remember which one was saying, was, if I had a choice between Yoshi Tatsu or a Legend, I would take a Legend. And honestly, I would have to agree. I've been the biggest outspoken person about not really wanting Legends to come back. Give the mid-card talent their dues, blah, blah, blah. I have said that for the longest time. But I think when it comes to the Royal Rumble, who are you more excited about? Yoshi Tatsu or returning Legend? Like JBL coming in from, the announcer table. And I would say a Legend to me would be more important than a guy that's not used on TV. Another possibility, the Shield potentially winning. That's one of the things I read on Bleacher Report. Roman Reigns is part of the Inoue wrestling family. Rikishi, the Usos, Eddie Fatu, Umaga. I mean, he is part of that lineage. So there's always that possibility of Roman Reigns going on to be a big star. I completely forgot about that. My personal pick, though, I want to say Randy Orton as a heel has the most potential for me. God, what if Dolph Ziggler wins and then challenges himself when he cashes in the Money Bank? Let me know your guys' thoughts about Royal Rumble in the comment section below. Until next time, we will see you all later.